In this video, I will be showing you one major way that you can get important information about scholarships, jobs, or any opportunities that you are applying for without necessarily going about to seek for this basic information. In the course of this past month, I have gotten several questions, some of which I was very happy to answer, and some of which I just thought, if these people can do or take this simple step, it's just easy for you to get all the information you need. For the few people that do not know, some of the questions that you go about asking has already been answered by the professional body in question, and you can easily get it on your phone or your laptop or any device that is connected to the internet. So if you're interested to know what this is about, then continue watching and make sure that you watch this video to the end. If you're not subscribed yet, be sure to click the subscribe button and join the family. Having said all of this, let's delve into today's video. Welcome back, guys. My name is Veronica, and you're welcome back to this channel. On this channel, I talk about self-development, finance, and my lifestyle in general. Some of the questions that I got about the Ptdf scholarship range from: can I apply with a second class lower degree? Or what's the age limit to apply for the Ptdf scholarship? Or would the Ptdf pay for my passport or my transit visa or my local transportation before I travel to the country where I will be studying? Now, these questions are good questions, but you can save time answering them by doing just the simple step that I'll be showing you in this video. I'm going to be demonstrating to you how you can answer all your basic questions about scholarships, job opportunities, or any application that you might be needing information on, as long as they're a corporate body and they have a website. So the next thing you're going to be seeing now will be my screen. So I'm going to be showing you how you can search for basic information, and trust me, it can work for your job, it can work for your scholarships, it can work for fellowships, whatever it is that you're applying for. As long as the body you're applying to has a website, then that would be one secret that most people are not maximizing. I'm going to be using the Ptdf scholarship as an example. All you have to do is to go to a browser, just like I've done on my screen. So I have 3 questions that I want to answer from the Ptdf scholarship website. So all I'll do is to look for Ptdf website. You can look for website, or you can just look for Ptdf scholarship. So let's try Ptdf website. You can see this. This is what comes up. So make sure that the one you will be picking has the logo. You might have an idea of what the logo looks like. If you scroll down, you see that this doesn't look right. This as well doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. Okay, this is not the Ptdf scholarship logo. And the link on that here doesn't say Ptdf. So it will most probably be the first one. And also, if you try Ptdf scholarship, we try website for the first time. So click on that and see it's still the first one. Okay. So it's very simple. Just go search for it. And if you have the link already, use the link. Now, look at the website. It has so many information. When you are applying to a scholarship or to a body and you need your questions to be answered, do not look for people or previous scholars or people that have been in that position before to answer basic questions. The only reason why you should be reaching out to them should be because you want to learn from their own experiences, or you want to know how they were able to solve a particular issue or another based on their own personal experience. But every other basic question, such as qualification, do I need to apply? Will the Ptdf cover this? Will the Ptdf cover that? What documents do I require? Should not be questions that you should be asking in this kind of world where there are so many information, there's so many platforms that you can get information from. So one major and sure way that you can always get basic information about scholarships, I've tried this for jobs, I've tried this for other applications, and it works. So look for the website of that body. Now come to about Ptdf if you want to know what the Ptdf is about. This is a brief history, the mission of the Ptdf. You want to know why they're sponsoring people. This is their vision. Start from the basic and understand it. I know it might be time consuming, but you don't have to do this. You don't have to go to the length of understanding the mission and vision of scholarships. But one thing you can do is to answer your questions. So let's start from home. On the home page, you have the mandate, vision, and mission, and then see the scholarship portal. This is where you apply, and this is where you can, familiarize yourself with their phone numbers, their websites, their email address, okay, and their other social media platforms. So another thing you can get, which is a very sure way of getting information, that's from the website, is more information about the body that you are applying to or about the scholarship that you are applying to. So these are quick links. Now let's quickly move to the scholarship itself. And I'm going to be answering the 3 questions I got. The first one is, what is the age limit to apply, which I believe would definitely be on this website. Number 2, can I apply with a 2-2, which is a second class lower? And number 3, will the PTDF sponsor my passport? Will they help me to renew my passport if it has expired before I travel for my scholarship? Or will they sponsor my local flights, my visa, and air transit visa, and all of that? So let's go directly to where we will find this information. So this is the scholarship portal. Okay, can you see this? If you're applying, this is where you go. If you already have an account, this is where you go, but that's not our business for today. Scroll down a bit and see the application guidelines. Guys, see more contacts if you want to reach out to them. See their news and events if you want to follow up with things that are happening in the PTDF. Most probably, they might be telling you when the next set of application will start or when the interview results will be out. I really can't tell. But if you really want updates about PTDF, this is where you come to. And this applies to every other scholarship that you are applying for. Is it Shivling? Is it Erasmus Mundus? Come to the website and find information for yourself. Let's quickly look at what the news and events page looks like. So, I think this page will have the list of everyone that was awarded. Okay, everyone that was awarded, and then interview. Okay, so the interview dates is here, induction is here, and then people that have been awarded the scholarship previously. Okay, so one other thing I want to mention as well are the people that would always ask me, how can I check the date and time for my interview? Given that for this last set of interviewees, some of them didn't get the second email that had the personalized information of the date, time, where they will have their interview, that's the venue. So what they had to do was just come log in with their already created account and their login details to get that information. And this is where it will be, okay? So now let's move on to the application guideline, our businesses for today. Now take a look at what we have here. They're already telling you the 4 countries where you can study if you get the PTDF scholarship. They're already telling you what kind of scholarship it is. It's oil and gas industry. It's for MSc and PhD. And this is the academic section. Now let's move down. The selection process. Now take a look at how I will answer all the 3 questions that I just put out to you, which applicants and people that went for the interview were asking me. And I feel like they could have just come here to answer the question. I can see one already. See this one? Can you see it? I can see one already. Can you see it? Let me show you. Look at this. A question of, can I apply with a 2-2? This is it. A minimum of second class upper, which is a 2-1, in their first degree, or a second class lower with relevant industry experience. Does this answer the question? Of course it does. So you can apply with a 2-2 if you have relevant industry experience. If you have experience in oil and gas industry, if you have experience in the field or area that you studied in, or in the field that you want to study in for your master's or your PhD, then you can apply. So why do you have to go under various videos on PTDF scholarship and keep asking the person that posted it, can I apply with a 2-2, can I apply with a 2-2, when you can just come here to get the answer? I hope you're getting the point of this video. Now let's move on. He said, the top applicants will be invited for interview and they will be assessed on the following criteria. So I have a video on that, a grading system that can help you. So be sure to watch that video. I'll try to link it up on the screen if I'm able to. Let's move on. This is MSc requirement actually. And for PhD, let's take a look at how they answered the question. They said a minimum of 2-2 in their first degree and a good postgraduate degree. So that answers the question. So let's continue. Someone asked me the age limit to apply. If you read through everything here and it doesn't say anything about the age limit, then just assume that there is no age limit. And I believe that's the answer to the question. I have not heard that applying to the PTDF scholarship will be affected by your age when you want to apply to PTDF scholarship. And if you check the requirement here, there's nothing about age. If you check the requirement here as well, there's nothing about age. So that answers your question. Apart from the requirements, which is your NYSC, your grade, your you must be computer literate, your statement of purpose, your NI, that is all you need. Okay, if you have all of that, no matter your age, it doesn't matter, just apply. And if you go for an interview and if you do well in the interview and you meet the cutoff point, then I'm sure it will be at their own discretion to either consider your age or not. And the final question I'll be answering is that with the Ptdf fund, my passport, my local travel, or my transit visa. And this is where the Ptdf have stated what they will cover, and it's just right here. On this paragraph, the scheme was developed to offer candidates the opportunity to benefit from a diverse pool of knowledge and the facilities offered by world-class institutions across the globe. Under it, candidates are invited to apply through Ptdf to specific programs at partner institutions. The award includes the provision of flight tickets, payments of health insurance, 2, that's your IHS, payments of your tuition, 2, that's your school fees, and bench fees where applicable. And I don't think bench fees concerns MSc applicants. It's most probably going to be for PhD because I didn't receive this. So the final thing will be the provision of allowances to meet the cost of accommodation and living expenses. So for people that ask me about if accommodation is paid or settled separately, living expenses separately, allowance separately, all of that, this has answered your question. You are given an allowance, and from that allowance, you're expected to pay for your accommodation and pay for your living expense. Everything is together. You are expected to sort your accommodation by yourself, look for your accommodation, pay it from the allowance that will be given to you. Did you see anything like passport on the list? No. Did you see anything like transit visa? No. Did you see anything like local transportation, before your travel to your country? No. So the only transportation that will be covered would be your travel ticket to your country of study and not your local country while trying to run around to prepare for your travel. Okay, I hope this answers your question. Hopefully the people that ask me these questions would watch this video, and more people as well will watch this video so that they are able to look for answers by themselves. If you come up here, what else can you access here? How to apply. If you click on how to apply, it will show you how to create an account just from the scratch, and you can follow the procedure. How to apply page, it has broken down everything you need to do while you apply. So if you go through that, the next step is for you after creating your account is to verify your NIN and make payment for that. And this is how you can go about it. If you have any issues, this is where you will come to. Okay, so the next one will be accept or decline this. That's the next step to do. So just follow this when you're applying. Then fill in all of the things that concern you. You see that there are some that have asterisk. Make sure that you fill that in. Others are not compulsory. The course information as well. First choice country, first choice university, and first choice course. If you're choosing the UK, it must be the UK all through. But if you're choosing any other country, Germany, Malaysia, and France, you can, shuffle it as much as you want. But only the UK remains all through. So make sure that what you're picking aligns with what you want to do or is closest to what you want to do. But bear in mind that you can change it even after the interview. So it doesn't really have to be what is on the application here. So work with what is on the application because it's limited. What you have on the university, the list of university, the list of courses is actually limited. So even if you find the university you want, you might not find the course you want. So you might not cover it. But just make sure that you pick something close to what you want to study, and then you can change it later. So if you go to next, you see birth certificate and local government identification. So you need that. And then you need your professional membership. And now they're saying that you can put up to 5. So it's maximum of 5. So this is where you upload that. And the final thing is to preview your application and submit. Make sure you submit. And that's it. Okay, so you have everything you need actually. Then the guidelines, we just went through the guidelines now. If you need the PhD research areas, it's here. Then the scholarship is limited to approved courses in Ptdf Partner School. I'm sure there will be a link as well to get the link of courses and partner institutions. I'll check to see if I can show you where this is. And then candidates with multiple applications will need to disqualifications. And the reason why it's better to read all of this is so that you're not doing what you're not supposed to do because of ignorance. So ignorance is not an excuse. So the first thing you should actually do is to familiarize yourself with the application guideline of whatever scholarship you're applying for. Okay. You are ineligible to make another application for the same category if you have been sponsored. Okay. If you click on approved schools here, it will show you in country, overseeing countries in the country where you are, that's locally, and this is overseas. So this is the list of the universities. In case you're wondering, partner school, partner school, partner school. How do I know PTDS partner school? This is the list of every of it, and it's telling you the country where it is. So if you apply to United Kingdom, and you know that United Kingdom would have been your 3 choices, make sure that you work with this, okay? And then if you picked any other country aside of the United Kingdom, make sure that these are the countries or these are the schools that you are focused on, as long as it's a Ptdf partner school. So there are how many of them in total? 114 in total. 114 in total, combining all of the countries. Okay, so be sure to select what country concerns you. And here you have the support. In fact, a whole lot of ways to reach out to them. You can frequently ask questions, okay? In case you have questions that you want answered and you don't know how to, come here, go through the frequently asked questions page and see. Okay, I'm not sure it's working, but yeah, if you try it from your end and it does work, read through the questions and familiarize yourself with questions people are asking, and you might just answer some of the questions that you have on your mind. The news and NDPR compliance. Okay, this is not much. And if you've gone through all of the guidelines and everything about the scholarship on the website and you still have not gotten answers to your questions, then it's okay to now reach out to people, reach out to past scholars, reach out to anyone that you know that can answer you. But before that, make sure that you have gone through this very sure and best way of getting information for yourself. So if you come check here as well, you can definitely get the information. I'm using Shivnin as another example. You can definitely get all the information you need, who can apply guidance, and take your time to answer all the questions that you need. Even on Shivnin, there is frequently asked questions, and you'll be able to gain a lot of insights as to how the scholarship works. So not to bore you and not to consume so much of your time, I hope this answers your question, and that will bring me to the end of this presentation slide. I hope this was very helpful, and if you have any more questions, be sure to reach out to me and ask them in the comments below or send me an email. I have all of my contact details in the description box below. Send me an email or send me a message in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer your questions as soon as I can. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching till this end. Do not forget, kindly subscribe, kindly share this video to people that will need it, or share this channel in general so that more people can benefit from it. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up so that people that this content is created for will see it, and also engage with me in the comment section below. Let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know if there is any other video you want me to put together in the coming weeks and months, and I will be sure to work on that. In my next week's video, I will make sure to put together some ongoing scholarships that you can apply for apart from the Ptdf scholarships and apart from the major competitive scholarships that you know or are aware about, so that you can give them a try. Like I said in my previous video where I shared 5 mistakes that you might be making as an applicant, one of the major things that I mentioned was to keep your mind open and to make sure that you are not applying to just one set of scholarships. And because some of you have indicated that you want me to bring the information on some ongoing scholarships, which I believe will be helpful to you, I will be doing that in my next video and probably in subsequent videos. If you're interested in any of this, be sure to turn on the subscription button and also the notification bell beside it, so that whenever I put up similar videos on scholarships and international opportunities, you will be the first to be notified. All right, guys, thank you for watching till this end. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.